I am Maddie. I am the senior SLP here for Region 4, specifically in the Warwick Center at ACP. When I was a child, I went to an inclusive daycare growing up, so it was really nice to be able to grow up around inclusion, being around kids with all different abilities. I feel like it really did shape me into who I am. I didn't really think much about speech until my mom brought it up to me when I was older, and I was able to shadow an SLP when I was in high school. And it really kind of brought me back to my childhood and what I learned in daycare. And I went into college just really hoping I liked it, and I did. And that's how I got here.
I started out in my undergrad at CCRI having no idea what I wanted to do. And then I found ACP, started working here as a BT, sitting in on all the sessions, kind of pushed me in the direction of like, oh, OT is fun, speech is fun. And then really just seeing like how the kids learn language really opened up like a new side of things for me. So then I started exploring communications a little bit more and really just fell in love with everything that the world of speech and language has to offer. And working here made that really easy to kind of learn a lot of new things and being hands-on. So yeah, that's kind of how I ended up here, all thanks to ACP.
So I work on language, expressive language, receptive language. I work with communication devices. I work on articulation. I do feeding therapy and some group therapy.
A lot of our kiddos are really young here, so I feel like a lot of times I am using AAC a lot. So ACP has the VIS system, which is awesome. So we use topic displays and visual scene displays and use pictures to help kids understand language and learn language.
Cut the banana.
I do a lot of programming of AAC devices, help create visuals for some of my kids who aren't ready for AAC devices yet. So it's choice boards or PECS books.
So my favorite part about my role is being able to help the other SLPs that come in if they're stuck with a client or they're having any problems with scheduling, paperwork, anything like that, being able to jump in, help them brainstorm ideas and just make their job a little bit easier.
My favorite part about my role here at ACP is just getting to see the kids that come in who don't have access to language yet, and then they blossom and they like find all these, they start babbling, they start understanding that pictures can represent real world things, and they can start to use this to request, and they find just ways to communicate with others that I also really love using the sorting crayons. So we have a ton of crayons, and when you open them up, there's items of that color in there. The kids love them, and you can target so many things with those crayons.
I think that is the most crucial part, being able to take what we're working on here and generalizing it into their most natural environment. Being able to do it in speech is one thing. It's a very controlled environment, but being able to carry that over into their day-to-day life is the most important part. Really shows that they're understanding what they're learning and able to use it in functional ways.
A lot of our clients who use AAC devices, I will have parents come in and sit in on the session so they can see how we're modeling language and how they can implement it at home. So I could add, home places, or maybe they have different activities that they like to do at home. So I'll add in some language onto the device for them to use at home. Or for parents who don't have kiddos who are using a device yet, I can send home some activities. There's monthly calendars that Maddie and I send home to our clients, and it gives them ideas of how they can target language at home with some little activities.
I think collaboration is super important in our field. If everybody is disconnected, then our clients are not going to see all the progress that we want them to see. When you're able to openly communicate as a team and work together, and everybody's goals kind of correlate with each other, I think it's so beneficial for our clients and for the families of our clients.
I'm constantly collaborating with BCBAs, but also the TCs and BTs, right? Our BTs know the kids the best. They work with them all day long. So collaboration, how can I help with behaviors in my session? How can I help with communication, lesson behaviors around the center? If I'm stuck on a goal, maybe they're targeting something similar in their ABA session, so I can collaborate with the BCBA, like, how do you present this versus how do I present it? And kind of get over those barriers altogether.
Being in the same building gives us so much more opportunity to collaborate, which helps the team just all be on the same page for the client.
Collaborating with BCBAs and OTs is really important for us to make sure that we're providing the best care for all clients and that each client's goals are being individualized. So if I have a goal for one client, that I'm not going to give that same exact goal to somebody else who's not at that skill level, and making sure that for BCBAs and OTs that we're all on the same page at what skill level and what our expectations are for all of our clients, and not kind of just as one center.
I've always said if all of the kids that I've ever worked with could work with ABA, OT, speech at the same time, we would see the most progress. And I've definitely noticed that here. When everybody's on the same page and able to collaborate all the time, I just feel like the kids see the most progress and benefit from it the most.